Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This is Harris on 2nd down. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Fred Warner. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Harris once more. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Russ. He's on the move. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Russ now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Wilson on 3rd down. Brought in right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Harris. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Warren. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter. But It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. Running behind center with Harris. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal, Wilson. Escape. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And having gained about a handful there. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Ready?
They stick with McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get up.
Now Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Check go.
McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers tie it in the final minute of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Wilson now from the gun. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going to go. It's Wilson. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He beams one deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw by Purdy. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Ready.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going deep. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath, But now they're going to have to buckle down and force it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
On the set.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set. Ready.
One final shot before halftime. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Go, Rick. Go. Go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Check smash. Check smash.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Cut 19.
Play action now with Purdy. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Check go.
Purdy throwing here. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Come on. Set.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this is a huge loss on the play.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Ready.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Purdy setting up that play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 39. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10, give to Harris. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Purdy looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. Looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Steelers leading by 6. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Najee takes this one. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Motioning one of the tight ends. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So the defense rises to the